If you're watching this, you are struggling to lose weight and you're doing everything that you can or everything that you've been told to do, and the scale's not budging, or worse, it's going up. You're counting your calories, you're cutting back on the wine and the snacks, you're doing all this cardio, walking every day, skipping your meals, and logging all of your meals. But the scale, it hasn't budged. Or worse, it's gone up. I want to start off by saying you're not crazy and you're not doing it all wrong. You are not broken and you are not lazy. What's happening to your body is real, and it's not about willpower or cutting calories. It's about biology. So today we are going to talk about what's actually happening in our midlife bodies, why that scale is not budging, and what you can do about it. Hey everyone, I'm Christine. I am the creator of this channel. I am a certified nutritionist and the creator of the blog HealthyHerMidlife.com. If you are a woman in her midlife years and interested in improving your health and wellness, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget the bell notifications. Today, we are going to talk about 6 reasons why that scale isn't budging for you in our midlife years, even though you're dieting and doing all the things. And then I'm going to give you 5 methods that are proven to help midlife women get that scale to behave. I did some pretty extensive research on menopause years and weight gain and weight loss. And I had looked at all of the most current data, research studies showing significant weight loss in menopausal years. And I've put together this list based on that research. Sometimes it's not just about calories. Do you remember back in the days in our 20s and 30s when we could just cut back on our calories, maybe drop it down to 1,500 calories a day, and boom, we're losing 1 or 2 pounds a week. That calorie amount every day can still work for us, but it's more like a half a pound a week now. So first, let's talk about the 6 things that may be sabotaging your weight loss program in your menopausal years. Number 1, you are eating far less and your body thinks it's under attack. When we consistently eat fewer calories, especially in midlife, our metabolism doesn't just simply shrug it off. It slows down to protect us. So your body is thinking food is scarce, so let's hold on to what we can, known as fat, and conserve it for later use. This is just a biological mechanism that we are all born with. This was a brilliant way 10,000 years ago for us to survive. But in today's land o' plenty of food and calories and fat, we don't need to conserve that fat anymore. But today it just feels like you're stuck and you're not happy with the results that you're seeing in your body with that small calorie amount that you're eating every day. So it could very well be that you're just not eating enough calories. Sabotage number 2, your hormones are changing the rules of the game of weight loss. So we all know that in our 40s and 50s, our hormone levels are changing. Our estrogen is fluctuating like crazy, and our progesterone is going down. And our testosterone levels too. Women have testosterone levels as well, and those all plummet as well. And all of this fluctuating of our hormones affects our metabolism, our sleep, our mood, and our fat storage. Estrogen helps regulate body fat. So when that estrogen drops, fat gets redistributed, and typically it goes right to our middles, right to our bellies. And progesterone could be dropping for you too, and that helps regulate our mood and keeps us calm. So there's that. And when our testosterone levels drop in women, that means less muscle mass for us. So those 3 hormones are dropping in your body, but at the same time, one hormone, and that's cortisol, the stress hormone, is skyrocketing up. And when that skyrockets, more fat to the belly. That cortisol is telling your body that it's too busy trying to figure out problems and survive. Your body doesn't need to lose fat right now. So that cortisol is throwing more fat to your middle. Sabotage number 3, you might be sleep deprived and you don't even know it. Midlife sleep problems is a real thing. Between night sweats and racing thoughts in our brain and just weird sleeping patterns, we think we're getting 7 or 8 hours of sleep, but we're probably not. And here's the thing, when you're sleep deprived, it sabotages your hunger hormones and your fullness hormones, tricking you into believing that you are extra hungry and you need more food. So sleep deprivation really contributes to more hunger, bad moods, and more eating, more weight gain. Sabotage number 4, your muscle mass is declining. That is going to really affect your metabolism, and here's why. Muscles require more calories to maintain their bulk or to grow. When you lose your muscle mass, your body doesn't need as many calories as it once did. So if you are thinking that you've always done well with weight loss on a 1600 calorie diet, if you've lost a lot of muscle, that may not be the case for you anymore. Did you know that once we hit our 40s, we start to lose about 1% of our muscle mass each year if you're not strength training? So yeah, you could be eating less and still gaining weight because your body composition is just different now. Sabotage number 5, stress, even the low-key kind. Now, you may have normalized the amount of stress that you're feeling every day between aging parents, adult children, lots of work responsibilities, and the personal life you want to have. Between all that, you may have normalized that stress. So it's more of a low key stress, but your body knows. And like I said, all of this stress leads to increases in our cortisol levels, and that signals the body to send more fat into storage. And fun fact, stress also raises your blood sugar, and that can lead to insulin resistance. In short, stress makes it harder to lose weight and way easier to gain it. Okay, the last sabotage that may be affecting your weight loss right now is something internally going on. You may have a thyroid problem or a gut health problem. When you go in for your annual blood work, you'll get your TSH levels checked, but ask your doctor to check it even more. There's a T3 and a T4 test. Make sure that that thyroid is working at its best for you right now. Our midlife years is a very common time for hypothyroidism to pop up. And that also affects your metabolism, your energy, your mood, and your weight. And don't forget about gut health. Imbalances to your microbiome can lead to inflammation, indigestion, bloating, and nutrient malabsorption. All of that can affect your metabolism as well. So my advice for this sabotage is be your own advocate. Keep asking your doctor questions until you understand what is going on. Don't settle for everything is fine if you feel intuitively that it's not. So what can we do instead? Here are 5 things that you should consider as you're trying to lose weight. Number 1, eat enough calories, especially protein. Don't skip your meals. Use an app tracker like Chronometer and put in how much you weigh now and how much you want to weigh in a certain amount of time. It'll give you that calorie amount, and it could be about 15, 16, 1700 calories. Stick to that and prioritize your protein. Make sure your protein amount is about 35 to 40% of what your calories are every day. That'll help support the muscles that you do have so that your metabolism will stay up. And that leads to my second tip that you should be adding in your weight loss program, and that is to strength train. Strength training is really important for us in midlife years. It's going to help later on in life with our balance and just being able to move and get around. And that could mean less hip fractures. So strength train 2 to 3 days a week, 20 minutes counts. Pop on a video. There's plenty of them on YouTube, or if you have Apple Fitness Plus, you can use one of those and get 40 to 60 minutes every week of some strength training in. It's not just about cardio. Method number 3 to lose weight is to prioritize your sleep. This is very important. Your body needs its rest to be able to fully function, fully process all of the food and the activity that you did the day before, and help with your mood regulation as well. This should be a non-negotiable for you. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Method number 4 that you should be adding to your weight loss program is reducing your stress load. So aim for 2 to 3 things that you could do every day, 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not talking about a whole workout program or anything like that. I'm talking about 5 minutes of breathing, 5 minutes of stretching, 10-minute walk around your office building, reading for 10 minutes, journaling for 10 minutes, even coloring in a coloring book, something to take that stress level down, even if you think you might not be feeling stress. If you can build in a habit of 2 to 3 times a day, you're just going to take a break, a mental break, that could significantly reduce your cortisol levels, which will boost your metabolism. And the last proven method to lose weight in our midlife years that you should be adding to your weight loss plan is to support your hormones and gut health with healthy foods. Prioritize fiber and protein first. Our gut loves fiber. It lives off of fiber. That's all it wants from you is fiber. At least the good gut bacteria do. So lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of healthy fats, and then talk to your doctor about possible supplementation as well. So there you have it, ladies. You don't need to shrink your body down to feel worthy or healthy. I think for most of us, the goal should be to feel more energized, to feel healthier, to be able to move functionally throughout our day, and to just be comfortable in our own skin. And really, in midlife, in our postmenopausal years, it's to feel like we have some control over our bodies again. This is not about eating less. That is such a small part of the equation now for us. It's a big holistic picture for us now. It's strength training, it's sleep, it's stress relief, it's prioritizing our gut health, it's doing and eating things that will make our hormones happy. And that all boils down to the simple stuff. Taking care of ourselves every day. Every little step that you can take to take care of yourself will eventually show up for you, if not on the scale, then on your waistline. And I actually think that that's probably a more important measurement, your waist circumference, than your weight. Try to keep your waist circumference under 35 inches. That is a sign of health. And if you're ready to take a more holistic, supportive approach to your health, I would love to help. Okay, ladies, that's all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments what you're going to try to add to your weight loss program. Like I said, now that we are in our 40s, 50s, and above, weight loss is going to be a little slower. But if you're incorporating all of these research study recommended methods to lose weight, it'll happen for you. And remember, these sabotages and recommendations all came from the medical community. If you want more in-depth information about this topic, head to the blog. I will provide a link in the video description. Okay, ladies, have a great week, and I will see you next time on Healthy Her Midlife.